Hey Melanie, I think it's looking really good. I really like your shadow, and I think the sky is a really nice touch. The only thing I'd really well, a few things that you haven't taken care of, which for me, since I do design professionally, this kind of stuff stands out to me. I know that sounds really nitpicky. I mean, it is nitpicky, but these little kind of things, like this little orange back here, I would just kind of erase. But the only thing I would suggest really now is just to continue working on the text. Some of these colors, green and red, are complements. So when they're next to each other, they kind of vibrate. So it's a little bit hard on the eyes. So I would probably just change the colors. I don't think you need a lot of red. Where's the garden part? I think the garden could be a little bit smaller. Yeah, it's going to probably lose the font because I don't have it. Just because it's such a fat font. I would just move them around. I wouldn't align them. And the glitter, it could be a little bit smaller too, but it's mostly not that. It's this green image is a little bit hard to deal with. So maybe that's a little better. But if you're gonna, you can't really see what it is because the text is too small. So you might, or if you use a different, like you've got your hue and saturation turned on here. So I would just play with this more, because the green doesn't look that bad, but again, even something like that is a lot easier on the eyes. I know all these tools are so fun to play with, aren't they? So again, I don't mind the texture. I don't really think you need it, but I don't know. I would just play with it a little more, or just make it just a regular color. And this too, this could work if you added, something like, some kind of really small stroke, not blue, like white, but really small, like that's like 4 or less pixels, something like that. Even that little bit breaks it up to, so it makes it just easier to read. So anyway, just some ideas. You could probably do it on this one too if you wanted to. Where is that one? Glitter. You could do it on this too. This is a little bit, I don't know, you might want to choose a font that's not as fat, because this is a real fat font. Just because this font's hard to read. It's just kind of one of those known things that certain fonts are just very hard to read. I wonder what glitter would look like with a little tiny, I wonder if I have 2 strokes in my thing. That's really weird. This version of Photoshop is very strange to me. And you don't have to do blue, I don't know, let's see. Not that, but maybe a darker one. No, that looks dingy. I really like the spring kind of feel. I think your colors have came across really well. Maybe something kind of, not that. So again, you can see this last part is really just really refining. Where's it? Anyway, you know what I'm trying to get at here. Maybe an orange. So anyway, yeah, it's almost there. I would just continue working with the text a little bit and just clean stuff up a little bit. Oh, I would not distort this so much. I would bring it back just a little. I am nitpicky, huh? Right? Yeah, that's just how it goes. But where's the legs? Trying to find that other one back there. Where's the pot though? That's what I'm looking for. Oh, never mind. But you know what I'm saying? I would make it a little bit more this shape. It's good that it's smaller. It looks great, but it could be just a little bit less distorted. Yay, I found it. I know, I'm sorry. It's just that, I'm just so used to going back and forth so many times into I like this little end part. But let's just see what the difference is. La la la, back to history. And just, you can just see if it looks better. I tend to copy layers. So there's the other one, and there's that one. So anyway, it's your choice, but I think the other one's a little bit too compressed. Anyway, I think your piece has really come together well. So yeah, congratulations. You're going to have a nice portfolio piece.